Before we go on to the Innovation Exchange, we have some exciting speakers, but we want to lead off with some words of welcome from CFED President Andrea Levere.
Thank you, Chris, and welcome to over 250 innovators that are joining us today at CFED's first Innovation Summit. We hope that today's summit turns out to be like no conference you have ever been to before. We have designed this event to enable you to share what you know and to learn from others while enjoying a collaborative and creative experience. As you've just seen here, we have selected 21 innovators and an additional 15 idea engineers to help you structure your questions and to stimulate your learning in new ways. Today, we ask you to challenge your assumptions, explore an idea you never thought of before, or ask a question without worrying that it's something you should already know. After all, in the wise words of Gloria Steinem, our host tonight at our 30th anniversary gala, without leaps of imagination or dreaming, we lose the excitement of possibilities. Dreaming, after all, is a form of planning. Our adventure would not have been possible without the following sponsors and partners. First, the AARP Foundation, who was our very first sponsor for innovation at CFED and was our teacher in helping us think through how innovation can deal with the problems and challenges of aging. The Bank of America Charitable Foundation, the Levi Strauss Foundation, Phyllis Friedman and the Friedman family members and friends, Intuit, the Citi Foundation, the Freddie Mac Foundation, the F.B. Heron Foundation, the Surdna Foundation, and the Center for Financial Services Innovation, and our media partner, the Stanford Social Innovation Review. I'd like you to all join me to thank them for their wonderful support. There are many wonderful things about this job, but one of the best, as many of you know, is the people that you get to work with. One of our keynote plenary speakers today is Geeta Rao Gupta. Geeta is both a dear friend and a beloved colleague of mine. She has been leading the International Center for Research on Women for many years and advocating for the rights of women and girls across the globe in innovative ways. She has shared the stage with Kofi Annan at the International AIDS Conference, and she joins us today as our first innovation plenary speaker. Please join me in welcoming Geeta Rao Gupta.
Thank you very much for inviting me to join you this morning, and I particularly want to thank Andrea Levere for inviting me not just to this conference, but to be a strategic advisor to CFED's innovation program, and to Ann Lee for her support in preparation for today. Congratulations to the leadership and the staff of CFED for doing something truly innovative, organizing this Innovation Summit and giving awards to the most promising innovations for fostering economic resilience of the poor. I applaud your dedication as an organization to finding solutions to poverty and expanding people's opportunities to earn an income and invest in their futures. I also want to congratulate all the innovators who were just introduced. I'm truly inspired by each one of you. Innovating is inherently risky, and I applaud your courage as well as the commitment you have shown in making your terrific ideas benefit as many people as possible. Too often, we accept that poverty is inevitable and unchangeable, and our policy prescriptions stop at merely helping the poor survive instead of thrive. What we need to end poverty are innovations that are transformative and sustainable, that spur progress and social change while being true to the principles of social justice. Like CFED, the organization that I lead, the International Center for Research on Women, has begun to look for ways to harness the power of innovation to transform the lives of the poor. In our case, with a particular emphasis on poor women and girls. In a recent paper entitled Innovation for Women's Empowerment and Gender Equality, my colleagues analyzed past and current social and economic and technological innovations, from the movement that ended foot binding in China and the discovery of the birth control pill in the US, to the campaign to end female genital cutting in Senegal. All of that in order to determine the specific levers that make social, technological, and economic innovations succeed. We know that the mere availability of an innovation does not guarantee access or impact. The paper concludes that to succeed in dismantling the social and economic structures that spawn and reinforce poverty and inequality, innovators must cultivate champions, engage target communities in the design and diffusion of their innovations, and create a buzz to drive the momentum for change. Most importantly, to be effective in reducing poverty, innovations must be accessible to those who need them most.